We are back and about set to begin the second half. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Off the plate fake, he'll throw. Able to find Nakua here. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing now, off play action. Cut out left. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Another run for Williams. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Up the gut they go with Williams. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Defense showing blitz. Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Williams will take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Cardi with the extra point. And the Rams take a 4-point lead.
Saints 13.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. On first down, they'll run. And he's brought down for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. They give it to him again. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. So now here's 3rd and 5. They'll throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll work a little room down to the 29. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run. It may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. He's dropping back to throw. Taken in by Shaheed. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints push their lead to 3. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. 1st and 10 now from the 30. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
2nd and 3 now. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Second and 3 now. From the 36. He gets this one in Nakua. And he'll get it up to the 44. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running right, it's Williams. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And the Saints grab it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Has this at the 6. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Rams headed out to the field now. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. It's taken in by Williams.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Stafford from the gun. His pass caught by Nakua. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Stafford now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
Trying again, following the sack. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Desperation time here on fourth. Throw caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds well short of that marker. Wow, they never let him get close there. Great effort to force the turnover on downs. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the fourth. Back to pass on first and 10. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. They get 40 on the big hitter. And the Saints are going to have a first down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it. I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. And a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
The Rams showing a nickel look. Third down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Back now, pressure on its way. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up. Wow, they're going to pass it here. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. They've held them out twice. Here we go, third and goal. They'll try and throw it here. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints take a 3-possession lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position. They're out and set, first and 10. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Able to find Nakua here. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. Second and 3 now. From the 37. Finding Reynolds. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Got to hurry this to the line. On first down, here's Stafford. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Now Stafford again. And the defender comes away with it.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense. There's still some time to bleed off the clock. But the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
And he does does what he can there, up to the 25. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
So it's a win for the Saints. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.